Hello, 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 crafty friend Sparkle here. So, continuing on this week's This and That Tuesday, we are going to be doing some tangled tassels. And the reason I call them that is just because they're kind of a little mixed up, a little bit of this and that. So, yesterday, you may recall, we made some teeny tiny embellishments that I wanted to add to these tassels. So, I added one here, and what I'm doing is I'm matching the sari ribbon, and so like this one is going to go on here, and this one was already completed. This one has some orange sari, so I think we're going to add this one to it here. So what I'm going to do is take my little hole puncher, my micro hole puncher, and find the top and just slip in here. In fact, I think I'm going to use my little pokey tool instead because then I don't have to worry about, yeah, that poked right in. And I will take just one of the bulb clips and add that to the front of the tassel. And I just it think I think I think it gives it a nice little finish. Or maybe we'll put it on the side here because this one has a tassel. So let's just put it on here and see how we like that. So yeah, you can add things wherever you want, okay? So that one's going to go in there. This one already has one. This one I had made, I just took the scraps. Remember I told you we took a scrap, so that matches this one. This one I have one of my little paper beads on here. So let's just, wonder if I could hang it off of the bead there. So let's poke a hole on top here. Without too much drama. I had some of these laying around. Let's use these up. Now, if you don't want to use these, you could use jump rings, but I'm just using what's out here. And I think we'll just stick it up here by the other one. I don't know. See how it looks? There you go. So this one has a bead and a little embellishment. You'll have to play with the placement and stuff, okay? I'm not going to do that online here right now, but that can go on there. And then this one, I think we'll put this one on, okay? But we can do that later off camera. So I'm going to show you how to make the tassel. So all you need is, again, someone told me about this from Michael's, and it's called the trim bundle, and there's 50 pieces. And when I saw this, I immediately thought of tassels. So I like mine only about 4 inches. Okay, I don't. You can make them as big and as fat as you want. So I cut my pieces approximately 8 to 9 inches. Okay, and all I did was I just cut them and just laid them out in a row like this. Okay. Now you can use. I have these fancy dancy D-ring swivel key rings from another project. You can use your little rings for your binders. You can use key rings, okay? You could put a piece of ribbon through them. You could just put a piece of ribbon in here and tie that off. Okay? This could be your center. It doesn't matter. You just want to find something that, now there's many ways to do this, but this is how Sparkle does it. So I just put these ends through here as best you can. And try to keep your ends a little bit even. You can make an adjustment. So you want to end up with everything in the center here. Okay? And you can play around with things, get things the way you want them. And you're gonna trim that. So just get them as even as you want, and wherever you want things to be, you can move things around now. Okay? Now I just took a piece of the ribbon that I cut this in half. This was pretty wide, so I've cut it down. Okay, I just took strips off it. So I'm going to tie with that. Okay, so I'm aiming to put a different color strip of sari ribbon in each one, and that'll, even though they're all going to have the gold trim, they're all going to be a little bit different. They'll all have a little bit of character. So you just put your piece of ribbon, or I've tied threads on them, or embroidery floss if you have it. And I'm just going to hold this down and make sure you leave yourself a big enough piece, okay? And just wrap. Just wrap. Get a good, good fit there. And then I just tied this off. And I will go back with my hot glue gun and put glue in all these tie off areas. So I'm just showing you the process. So that'll go here. And then I just make sure it all looks good down here, tighten it up. And then I take my scissors and my little scrap bucket, and these go in there. And that's how I made my little circles. Okay? All these little snippets can be saved. Okay. So there you have a little twisted tassel. And then we made this little red one to go on here. You see that'll look pretty on there. So again, either hole punch, or I'm going to use my pokey tool and get a bulb clip. Now you can hang charms on here or other little goodies that you might have. I don't think I have any. I don't know if I have any red. I don't have any red tassels. I don't think that's red. Bug going on my nose. Well, yeah, that can go on there. I like that. So I don't know if they'll fit on here. That would be not enough contrast. Okay, so for these, oh, I'll show you a trick. Hold on. So these are Sparkle's tip of the day. Excuse me. These are jump rings that, are double here, and I don't want to use my nails. So I take my staple remover and go off to the side here and drop it. Hold on. I remember to pick that up because my dog will go and try to eat it. So, sure, Lynn. Just put this in and open it up. Take your element and it's on. Okay? Didn't break a nail. It's all good. So we have that and this. And we're just going to decide where the front of your little treasure is. And I'm just going to clip it in here. And there you have it, my friends. Okay, so we have that one. We have this one needs its little circle on. So where did I do that? I put that there, I put that there. All right, so let's try to reconstruct this. Let's find the top. Poke it through. Get a bulb clip in there. Put this down here. Find this one had some rhinestones that I took apart and I just put on there so it's kind of sparkly, and it's got a little rhinestone on here. I didn't even plan that. So, who knew? So sometimes I like to do this where I make something one day and then I can use it in a different day to add to a project. Okay? So now we have these two are finished. This one needs a cleanup. I don't like the way that looks. So let's take off and let's just make it pretty. All right, so we have that. Let's put this on the bottom of the, so they're all on one, and let's see how that looks. That gets lost there. So I don't know if I can get it in the front. Let's try. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, these have to all be glued in the back. But that I could do off camera. You all know how glue works. Pretty. And I mean, really, you can make them as fat as you want. I like them just a little bit full. And let's see. I'm not happy with this one either. So okay. So we decided we're gonna put them all on one hook like that. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to use up some of these tassels I had. And just put that in front there. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I thought we had more. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, well, we'll make another one. Let's make a purple one. This can go with the purple. Okay. So, again, I've got to strip about, I don't know, this is 10 inches, so it'll be trimmed later. So let's get rid of all this. We got a piece of this. This matches. Let's put this on here. Then, what else do you want to add? So then you just go through your stuff, and we're just going to start laying things out, okay? Here's another one. So we got those, and let's, whoops, easy girl. So we got 6. I don't know why I'm counting them. You don't need to count them. Let's see what else. We want a piece of ribbon or lace. Let's get a piece of this lace here. Rickrack, curly lace, whatever it is. It's pretty. And we're keeping the silver theme on this one, I guess. So we have silver, Let's find a piece of this. And let's look at my stash over here. Looking for some silver beads. Silver. We can do some of that. Anything else in here? Purple. Oh no. Oh. Sorry. I got a little off camera there. Let's put a piece of this is sort of purpley ribbon. Piece of this. Let's get this lined up. Oh, there's a stupid fly in here now. Let me see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's kind of pretty. We need some pink. Let's put a piece of, whoops, a piece of pink seam binding. All right. So you get your pieces lined up. I want to tie with that. So and get your clasp on. fold them in half. Oh, my cutting skills were not very good, Marco. So just make sure, the stupid fly in here now. Just make sure things are centered. So I'm just evening things out here. Okay. Then I fold them over and I do it again. So I was really off on these, but they'll go in my snippet pile, so it's okay. So we have our little purpley one. Oops. Booger's trying to get away. Make sure everything looks good. Take your time now. Okay, that's all there. And this time I'll just use this here little piece of thread, cording, whatever it was. It was in the bundle. So we just got it wrapped pretty good. Let's give it a double knot. And again, we're going to go back in there later and glue these wandering pieces down. It still needs a trim because everything shifted. Okay, then we'll give that a trim later. You can decide what you want to put on here. Let's see if I have any. I do have a purple one of these. I'm going to have to make some more beads. I don't have very many dangles. That one could go on there. And we're going to use the Joy. So take your pokey tool and poke a hole, poke a tool, and put this in. Put your bead in the front. We want him in the front to hang down. And we'll put this up here. And we'll trim all that off later. So there you have it. So we have a plethora of lovely, lovely dangles. Some are fuller than others, and that's okay. They're all unique. So I hope you enjoyed this process, and stay tuned because I have a couple other ideas I want to bring before you, and let's have some fun. So maybe tomorrow I'll have a live YouTube and I can try to introduce myself a little bit. So be blessed, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!